Greetings people, it's Paul at Greenshire Homestead. We're out here boiling down our sap. Tapped some black walnut trees and now we're boiling the sap down to make syrup, black walnut syrup. I don't think I mentioned it when I was doing my tap video, but black walnut syrup runs about $20 to $25 a quart. So I'm not going to be selling this. This is just for me. I'm only going to end up with about 2 quarts when it's all said and done. But I sure enjoy this nice time at the end of February when I'm gathering the sap. It's nice to be outdoors and in my timber, and my dog was here with me, but something has fallen victim to her and she's down there eating it now. So you want your fire to be about like that. Is there not real hot, just a nice slow low fire. I use scrap wood from some of that's scrap from my firewood and then from projects that I've worked on. When I have small chunks of wood like that that are left over from projects or from firewood, different things, I throw that in a corner of my shop. I got a particular place where I throw it, and I just add to that pile throughout the year, and then that's going to be the wood that I use to boil my sap down every year. So this holds 3 gallons, a little over 3 gallons, and this one holds 1 gallon. So we'll get, this is going to boil down quite a little bit, and I'll just keep adding to it. And by the time it's all said and done, I should have about 20 gallons of sap that I'll have boiled down, and that's going to give me 2 quarts of pure black walnut syrup. So I just set up these cinder blocks here on my driveway, and this is a parking area we use, and then I've got a barbecue grate underneath that holds the pans. I do brace it in the middle with a piece of metal, a metal rod, because this is heavy, and that as that grate heats up, it gets softer. So I put that steel rod in the middle, holds it up like a tent pole, and then I've got a black shield on the back there. That's just an aluminum shield that keeps the wind from blowing through too much, and then it also helps radiate some of the heat back in under the fire. So I'm going to grab the camera here and show you down inside there the little bubbles. I don't know if you can see those. That's what you want to see, is those little bubbles on the bottom of the pan. And here and every now and again I'll stir that, but you don't want it to be a rolling boil, but you want it to be a light boil, and you can see all the steam coming off of there. Right now it still looks like water, but that's tree sap. It's clear and it looks like water when it comes out of the tree, and as it boils down, it's going to get that amber color that you're used to seeing with the syrup. It's not going to get quite as dark as what you see in with the syrups that you buy at the store, but it's going to darken up quite a bit. I'm not going to take it down quite as far as they do for the store syrup. Mine's going to be slightly runnier, and mine's going to be more of an amber hue than a brown hue. So because the farther you boil it down, the less product you have, and I could dip a teaspoon in there right now and taste it, and it would already taste good. But that's way too runny to put on your pancakes and your waffles. So that's why I'll continue to boil it down till it's a consistency that I'm comfortable with to put on my waffles and my pancakes. So that's what we got, and I'll just be out here frequently throughout the day, just adding small pieces of wood to that. I'll spend some time out here drinking a cup of coffee and petting the dog and that sort of thing, and just enjoying the weather. It's a beautiful day. So that's how I boil it down. So we'll I'll finish this batch up today. I'll do another batch tomorrow. Like I said, at the end of it, I'll have about 2 quarts of syrup. Well, people, we've been at this for quite some time now. I'm not sure how many hours it's been, but I wanted to show you. I combined the 2 pans into one, They burned down enough that all of the I actually poured more sap in. I poured about 2 more gallons of sap as it was boiling down. I added about 2 gallons of sap, about half a gallon to the one pan, and about 1.5 gallons to the other. So, and I did that probably about after probably about 4 hours of boiling. There was enough room in the pans, and so I added product to it. You don't want to do that all day, because you do want it to be able to have time to boil down. But I want to show you where we're at now. You can see it's boiled down quite a bit. That's what's left of the 3 gallons or the 4 gallons that I had, plus I added, like I said, a couple more gallons. So roughly about 6 gallons of sap has boiled down to this right now. You can see the color is a lot darker. It's going to darker up quite a bit more, because now that it's turning into actual syrup, that's when it's really going to start to darken up. And I know I signed off on the last video, but after I was sitting out here and I got to thinking about it, I thought, I want to show everybody one last little bit here of how I combine the 2 pans, and then what it starts to look like as it's boiled down. I will pour this through a screen, because you can see the little flecks. Some of as the fire is burning, some of the soot and different things are going to come up and land in the sap. It's no big deal. I'll pour that through a strainer, but it'll be just fine. Anyway, be another couple hours, and that will be syrup. So this is Paul at Greenshire Homestead signing off. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.